cartoons with John-Marc.
Hey, do you have a pencil and some paper? Let's begin today's lesson.
All right, to begin this lesson, you'll need an 8.5 by 11 paper. And the first fold we're going to do is totally in half. I'm going to do the best I can, just eyeballing it, and using my finger just to rub up and down. As you can see, I'm halfway. From here, I'm going to take the one side and fold it all the way to the other side again. And just using your eyeball, and I'm going to use my finger right in the middle. That looks good. And fold it once more. Now, when you complete this, you are all set for all my pop-up cards. So you can have them landscape and portrait. Both would work when you do these two folds.
Hey, do you have an artist in your family that likes to draw and sketch? We got these 3 cartoon books that your kids will definitely enjoy. So what are you waiting for? Visit our website, that's jmg-studio.biz.
All right, let's begin the lesson, and this is going to be a fun birthday card. And as you can see, the card's already prepped up with the folds that I have, and I'm going to be actually doing a pull down on this particular one. So let's do a little sketching. Use your imagination and creativity. Feel free to change it to your style. You do not have to copy this 100%. This is just to give you a rough little idea on how you can be creative. So I'm going to create the eyes all on the top. When doing these pop-ups, let's be very smart on where the fold is so the lines work very comfortably together when you're opening and closing, so there's no random weird shapes that go on there. So you may have to do a test from in the very beginning, and that's what I did with this one, making sure when I'm opening it up, all the lines are connected in the right position. So this is from several practice ones I did, and then I'm going to be taking you to this final one, and then we're going to color it in. I'll show you the final card. And this is the top of the cake that I have right now, and I'm not too worried about the lines. This is just going to be very simple to do. So here's some little eyebrows on here. So what I'm using is my traditional mechanical pencil. You can prefer to use color pencils right off the bat. So here we go with the lines. I'm making sure when working that I actually have it in the right area, so I'm not going to have any issues, and I'll share that from time to time. That's the bottom of the cake right now, and there we go. So when we open it up, now we have all that middle to work with. So I want to make sure I have that top line here to this line here, that they equally merge together comfortably, really nice. That one here and there, and just equally nice. I'm going to color mine in with color pencils. You could use markers as well if you want to, and be creative with that, how you like to color in. So right now I'm going to be working on the bottom part. I'm going to flap that down here. I'm going to just eyeball so you kind of know where the lines are, so there's nothing going to be in that area. All right, so right here I'm going to start working on the letters on happy. And I'm going to use some little block letters that I've been doing for over 40 years, this particular style. I use the old school airbrush people's names on canvas board, spell their names out there, and give a nice little gradation and shadowing with little cartoons on them as well. I did hundreds of those. I don't even remember, from high school all the way through art school that I was going through. So this little particular style has been around, that I worked on my way for years and years. So it's simple and cute. And here we go over here, the Y all the way down. I like that. That looks good. Yep. All right. And that's that line there. So right now I don't want to go below that line. That line there, do not want to go below that one. So I'm going to try to stay above here when we spell birthday. Okay, here we go with the big B. The lines again, very simple and bubbly. And like I do with my eyes, I like to always put like a heart shape on top versus a little dot. All right, so I'm just going to make a little heart on there and finish this one up. The letter, there we go. And the T. So I don't know in my head exactly what colors to color this one. I'm not too sure. So I'll find that out when I play around with some of the colors. I'll lay them out first. And here's the H. What else could be in this cake when you're watching? What could else be added? You could do confetti if you wanted to. You can have a little mouse or an animal in the middle there holding a ladder up. Put a big smile in the middle there. A lot of different things. Add more of the cream. Yeah, right there. I gotta make sure I don't go below that line there. Right there for that last letter Y. All right, so as you can see here, now I'm going to do that little simple test. There we go. Close, and when you open it up, boom, it all works. So now here I'm just going to create like another filling. What should this filling be? Is it going to be chocolate or raspberry color? You can easily use your creativity. You can even make it like a jelly, I should say, too. So thinking of that right now. You know what? Let's maybe get another one on the top there. Nope, nope, it won't work on the top there. So I can't put one on the top there, but I could put a big smile here. So let's put a big smile. There we go. So I'm going to keep it below that line. I'm paying attention to that. All right, his mouth wide open. Okay, go behind. So the lettering is above the actual words. Okay, and again, I do not want to go past that folded line there. I keep it up away from that. Have a big tongue because it's a happy cake. It's your birthday. I'm going really light with my pencil, and then afterwards you could ink it in with a like a Sharpie pencil or just color and just clean up a little bit better. So here we go. Here's a little sample. All right, and open, and then close. You can add candles on the top too if you like to. I just put a big eyeballs on there. So no, you know what? Let's put some cream filling in the middle here. There we go. This would be a cream filling here, and popping over there because that can easily be done. Yeah, you can put confetti around that. I could easily do that too, but I probably would just leave it standard for now. All right, that's looking good. The tongue. You know, we can make little circles on the bottom here, and that's all just due to like the cake. I'm just putting the filling on there, texture, little texture. No, nope, I don't want to put one there. Gotta be careful. So I'm not going to go there as well. So let's just make a little darker for the eyeball, and there we go. This is just a real fun lesson. I love doing these pop-ups. I have a whole bunch prepped up, over 30 of them ready to come for new videos pretty soon. And they're going to be really clever ones. But the birthday card is the most that everybody likes. Bingo, here's a big birthday. And closing it. There you go, and back open. So now let's see, after I clean it up and color it, let's see what it will look like. And here's the color version. As you can see, I used my colored pencils and made it very simple, and bingo, happy birthday. I kept it a little sketchy in the lines. You could take a Sharpie pencil and go over those lines to hide it if you like to, but I like the sketchy feel of it. Happy birthday, open and close. And then if you want to, you can always make sure you sign and date and share with your family and friends. In this case, make sure you give it to somebody's birthday. Have a blessed day.